trying to remember how to say it's near. Está cerca. Está cerca. And what about, is it far? Is it far? Está lejos. Está lejos. We're going to learn a new phrase now. And it's to ask how to get somewhere. So, how do you get to the beach? And it translates literally as, for where does one go to? For where does one go to? For which direction does one go to? So, por donde se va a is how do you get to? How does one get to? Por, P-O-R, donde, as in where, se va a. For where does one go to? How do you get to? Por donde se va a. Por donde se va a. So, how do you get to Madrid? Por donde se va a Madrid? So, how would you ask the question, how do you get to Barcelona? Por donde se va a Barcelona? Por donde se va a Barcelona? What about, how do you get to the station? How do you get to the station? Por donde se va a la estación? Por donde se va a la estación? What about if we're being more polite and we wanted to say, can you tell me how to get to the station, please? ¿Puedes decirme por dónde se va a la estación? ¿Puedes decirme por dónde se va a la estación, por favor? What about, how do you get to the swimming pool? How do you get to the swimming pool? ¿Por dónde se va a la piscina? ¿Por dónde se va a la piscina? To carry on, or to continue, is seguir. Seguir. To carry on or to continue. Seguir. S-E-G-U-I-R. Seguir. Seguir. To carry on or to continue. How would we say, we can't carry on like this? We can't carry on like this. And the word for like this and like that is así. Así. A-S-I with an accent. Así. So we can't carry on like this would be no podemos seguir así. No podemos seguir así. Let's just take a second to look at the word seguir and the spelling S-E-G-U-I-R and work out what is the point of the letter U after the G. What that U is doing is making the G a G sound. A G sound, because if the U wasn't there, we would have to pronounce it seguir, seguir, and that's not the word. So seguir, to make the G a G, we have to have a U after it. And the rule is this. If there is an I or an E after G, it's pronounced Ch. Ch. And if we want to make that instead of a Ch, a G, because we've got an I or an E after it, we have to put a U. And that makes it G again. So, seguir, seguir. How would we say, I carried on until 10 o'clock? Seguí hasta las 10. Seguí hasta las 10. What about you have to continue or you have to carry straight on? You have to continue straight on. And straight on is todo recto. Todo recto. 2 words. Todo recto. T-O-D-O. Todo. And recto. R-E-C-T-O. R-E-C-T-O. Recto. Todo recto. So you have to continue straight on. Tienes que seguir todo recto. Tienes que seguir todo recto. And we could use hay que to say you have to or one must in general. Hay que seguir todo recto. What about I wanted to go straight on, but there was an accident? I wanted to go straight on, but there was an accident. Quise seguir todo recto, pero había un accidente. Quise seguir todo recto, pero había un accidente. To turn left or to turn right is torcer. Torcer. Torcer a la derecha, torcer a la izquierda. Torcer also means to twist. To twist. Torcer, to twist. To twist and turn. Torcer. T-O-R-C-E-R. Torcer. So torcer a la derecha, to turn to the right. To torcer a la izquierda, to turn to the left. How would you say you have to turn left? Tienes que torcer a la izquierda. O hay que torcer a la izquierda. How would you say you can't turn right, you have to go straight on? You can't turn right, you have to go straight on. No puedes torcer a la derecha, tienes que seguir todo recto. No puedes torcer a la derecha, tienes que seguir todo recto. What about I turned right and then left? Torcí a la derecha y luego a la izquierda. To take the first or second on the left, to take the first or the second or whatever on the left or on the right, we say tomar, to take, la primera, the first, a la izquierda, to the left or to the right. So, tomar la primera, to take the first. Tomar, T-O-M-A-R, tomar, to take. La primera, the first. So, la primera, P-R-I-M-E-R-A, la primera, and then a la izquierda, on the left, or a la derecha, on the right. Tomar la primera a la izquierda, to take the first on the left. And the reason why it's la is because it's la calle, the street, la calle, C-A-L-L-E, la calle. So how would you say you have to take the first on the left? Tienes que, or hay que, tomar la primera a la izquierda. Tienes que tomar la primera a la izquierda. What about one must? continue straight on and then take the first on the right. One must continue straight on and then take the first on the right. Hay que seguir todo recto y luego tomar la primera a la derecha. Hay que seguir todo recto y luego tomar la primera a la derecha. So, primera and second is segunda. Segunda. S-E-G-U-N-D-A. Segunda. La segunda. How would you say, I took the second on the left? Tomé la segunda a la izquierda. Tomé la segunda a la izquierda. If we want to say between, the word for between is entre. Entre. E-N-T-R-E. Entre. Between. Entre. How would you say it's between the station and the beach? It's between the station and the beach. And because we're talking about location, that it's is not es, but está. So it's between the station and the beach. Está entre la estación y la playa. Está entre la estación y la playa. How would you say, my house is between the beach and the mountains? Mi casa está entre la playa y la montaña. Mi casa está entre la playa y la montaña.